Sometimes in life, it's the moments we often overlook or take for granted because they happen so often that actually matter the most, and we will probably miss them later on down the road when they no longer exist. The things we do the most, the things that we probably take for granted, the little subtle things like a great workout, being able to go to the gym in the morning. I never take it for granted, but do I actually pay attention to it enough? Time spent with my kids, time spent with the people that matter. Do you enjoy the process of your day-to-day?
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by Unlocking Greatness with Jacob Emery, a coaching community built for those ready to become the strongest version of themselves. Weekly calls, proven playbooks, and a community built to grow. Greatness is not given, it's unlocked. Join us today at jacobemery.com or DM coach at jacobemery44 on all social media platforms. Welcome back to another edition of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast. Today I want to talk about something pretty interesting in life that I think a lot of entrepreneurs go through. I am not quite wise enough to enjoy the simple things. Sounds absurd, but as entrepreneurs, we are chasing something. We are building a dream, this big thing that we're going after. But do you miss what matters most? Do you miss the important things, not the things that seem urgent? I am not quite wise enough to enjoy the simple things. Sometimes in life, it's the moments we often overlook or take for granted because they happen so often that actually matter the most, and we will probably miss them later on down the road when they no longer exist. The things we do the most. The things that we probably take for granted, eating dinner with our family or friends, the little subtle things like a great workout, being able to go to the gym in the morning, being a part of a 4 a.m. crew at the old school gym. I never take it for granted, but do I actually pay attention to it enough? The time spent with my kids, time spent with the people that matter, not the ones who want to spend time with you. Do you enjoy the process of your day-to-day to achieve your goals, not just the destination in mind when you get there? What does meaning have in life? What is meaningful? Every day is meaningful. So are you actually chasing something to feel meaning, or do you feel like you have meaning now while in pursuit of your dreams? Sleepless nights, do you actually embrace them? Do you enjoy them? Are you privileged feeling because you have the ability to have a sleepless night and still go after your dream? Are you privileged because you have something so passionate you're desiring to have in life that you're going for it and enjoying the pursuit? As an entrepreneur, it's easy to have a lack of satisfaction of progress, and that persistence that we have sometimes take over the progress that we make. If I could define entrepreneurship in one sentence, it would be satisfied with the progress in which I have made, but dissatisfied at the same exact time in which it took to make the progress. So I'm happy with the result, but not happy with how long it took to get there. The paradox of this is profound because we enjoy what we do sometimes, but we enjoy what we get also sometimes. So finding that true balance of progress satisfaction and time satisfaction is almost impossible. And I'll be the biggest one to say it's been a struggle for me. But when you can course correct enough to say, I made it here because of these choices, I'll make it there because of these choices. That's my plan. That's where results become proof for the future road. Sometimes it's really hard to do. But why? You're living life by design. This is the life that you desire to have. This is by design. A default life would be working for someone else, doing something you hate doing, and just living for everyone else's world, not making your own world. Living to pursue no dream of your own, but maybe the dream someone else had for you. Ultimately, it's all on you. It's either by design or by default. Sometimes the design life that we have, though, is one that we didn't design because of that default. We fell back to old habits or old things that we used to do that hindered us greatly. So which one are you going to choose? Are you going to choose a life by design or a life by default? And along the way, trust me when I say this, try to enjoy the simple things. The simple things like a water main busting in half, having to fix it late at night in the summer, a gas main situation where it didn't go according to plan, doing a tie-in, doing all these different things late at night in the field, being a foreman, leading the guys on the crew, taking charge of this thing, making it safe, making it right, making it community-wide protected. Sometimes when we're doing this infrastructure work, when we're doing pipeline work, we often forget about sometimes a good day is going home. Sometimes a good day is not having an injury, not having these big things that, when they happen, create a reality check. That's why I'm so passionate about the culture at our pipeline. Safety-driven culture is everything that we do. If you put safety first, everything else downhill will be good. But safety and compliance has to be at the top notch, because that shows you what a bad day looks like. So enjoy the good days of high production, nice weather, the simple things in life. The day went according to plan. How many times do you have a plan put out that goes according to plan? That's a good day. We do this because we love being outside. We love blue collar work. We're physical workers. We enjoy that side of the world. So when a plan goes in according to plan, that's a damn good day. I must say, it is a damn good day. I remember as a young foreman, I used to have all these plans, and I would coordinate people and put people in place as I went from like a foreman to project manager. And I always remember, it's like, why didn't this guy see that he should be doing this? He's so good at it, and he enjoys doing it, but he doesn't feel worthy of it, or he doesn't feel like he wants to. But then it all started to click, and the plan started going the right way. It was by design. It wasn't because I thought by default that this guy has experience, he should do this thing or that thing. This guy's good at it and he fits that mold. This guy's good at that, he fits that mold. Put people in place to excel by design, and they will also enjoy the simple things. Nothing's worse than one person bringing down the culture of that crew, bringing down the temperament of the crew. Enjoy what happens in life. One thing's for certain, we live and we die. And the other thing that's for certain, we all die and we don't know when. So if you can be in a bad mood for no reason, be in a good mood for no reason, try to make it better. Why? Because trying to make it worse doesn't help anybody, yourself included. So when you think about this, the little things in life are the things that create big wins. And when you create the big wins, they don't feel that big. But why? Because you enjoy everything. If you just enjoy the destination, the journey will not be that great. And then the destination won't be that great. That's the key. If you're climbing up the mountaintop, the view is only good if the climb's good. You're not going to have a horrible climb and get there and expect to change your mind. That's where so many people miss it. This is the paradox of entrepreneurship. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be fun all the time. It's supposed to be worth it. So if you process a day understanding this is what hard feels like, this is what extremely freaking hard feels like, how privileged am I to have this pursuit, have this passion in life that I get to go for this thing. That's the American dream. That's what it's all for. Find your why. Find that thing that is worth pursuing and enjoy every single moment. You can write your book, the story of your life. So start now, because you can't go back and rewrite what's already been done. That page is already filled out. Yesterday is a page in your life, and that book that is already done. Start now, writing your book for today, moving forward. How does your story go? How does it end? Enjoy the simple things, and I guarantee it'll be a good end. If you enjoy life for everything that it brings to you, if you look at every adversity, every setback, every obstacle as an opportunity to get better, watch how much better your life actually gets. If you believe, I'm going to do this thing and it's going to get better, it will get better, I promise you that. If you can view it in a better way, you can do it a better way. But it all starts with your mind, and it all starts with appreciation today, right now in the present moment. Enjoying the present is a gift. Being present is a gift. That's why they call gifts presents. So enjoy the thing now. Enjoy the simple things, and the big things will be so much more worthy. But unable to enjoy the simple things, the big things won't feel that great. Climbing up that mountaintop of buying our pipeline, I thought it would be everything. And I didn't feel a thing when I did it. And I now understand why. I'm grateful I understand why, because it's a miserable thing trying to figure out. So enjoy the simple things in life. If you can enjoy the simple things, the big things will be so much better. The journey will be so much better. They matter the most. Enjoy the simple things. They matter the most.
Stop telling yourself one day. It isn't about one day, it's about day one. Today should be your day one. What you need isn't another day. What you need is clarity with the community to give you confidence to unlock your greatness. That's what the group coaching program is all about. Confidence, clarity, via commitment. Hit the show link in the notes, Let's start unlocking your greatness now, today.